What's going on, everybody? Tyson Fias Card Hub coming in, and we've got the first big product launch from 2025 with NFL products. We're coming in with the 2025 Donruss Hobby Boxes. So this is the first big one that's coming off the line for 2025. We've already had Elite and Score, and been pretty excited for this. If you've been keeping up with some Panini stuff, it has been delayed, so there are a few products that have been pushed back. I know I've mentioned it before, but like Prism Draft Picks, not coming out till late September, early October now. That one was supposed to, I think, supposed to be out already. Still waiting on certified. But yeah, we've got Donruss. We've already seen the Donruss tins. Now we are getting the full-fledged hobby box. So here's our checklist on the back. Let me go ahead and open this up. We'll take a look at it real quick, and then we will dive into it. So pretty extensive checklist. I was looking at it already, and there is a lot of stuff in here. If you've opened up Donruss before, you know that Donruss has a lot of cards. You get a ton of cards, and this checklist is no joke. Like, it spans both sides of the box. Biggest thing we are obviously going to be looking for is, where was I just looking at it a little bit ago? There they are. They're downtowns. So these do have the downtowns in them. We got the downtown gold and black, so you can get the 10 and number to 1. You've also got your horizontal downtowns as well as your gold and black horizontal downtowns. Then you got your other case hits, the Gridiron Marvels, your Crunch Time, Unleashed, that sort of thing. And of course, the Optic Rated Rookies previews. So you're going to get the pre-release Optic cards for the rookies for 2025. Other than that, ton of numbered stuff, ton of cards, ton of inserts. It's your typical Donruss. You're getting the Elite Series, all that stuff. You're getting your autographs, your Gridiron Kings. We saw some of it with the tins already, and they look pretty good. I know I got the Brock Bowers Elite Series. Looked really good. I think I like the design this year. So we're going to go ahead and get this kind of opened up here and start taking a look. We've got 18 packs in this box. 18 total packs, 10 cards per pack. So a lot of cards, 180 cards coming out of here. Let's quit talking. Let's get to ripping. Definitely would love to see a downtown in here. We're looking for 1 autograph and 1 memorabilia card per box. So we at least get 1 guaranteed autograph. The other nice thing for 2025 that Panini is doing is that they have a special edition Patrick Mahomes autograph. Let me fix this box. I'm going all crazy back here. So Patrick Mahomes is signing with Panini again this year. He wasn't signing for a while. They have a special edition set of Patrick Mahomes cards that you can start finding in. We got a nice gold right off the bat, but you can start finding these special edition Patrick Mahomes autographs starting with Donruss. So should be pretty interesting seeing that chase out there. So there's our base cards. We saw them in the tins. Not bad. They added these little lines to it. Kind of makes it look a little cartoony, but overall not terrible. The back is pretty cool. I do like the backs. Of course, it is kind of weird having the player vertical, but then everything on the card is horizontal. So it's kind of like, well, which way is it supposed to be? But there's our base cards. First gold out the gate, 41/50, Kami Fairbairn. Nice little kicker. There's Harold Fannin on our first rookie out the gate. Sweat first Elite Series, we're looking at Tony Pollard. Not numbered, but our first Elite Series, Tony Pollard. Champ is here, Nick Sirianni, Ferguson, and Kyler Murray. I'll sleeve some of these up. I'll top load some of the big ones, but definitely going to be sleeving up some of this stuff, but don't want to spend all day. Find my stands here. There we go. Some kicker love in the back. So yeah, I've definitely been looking forward to this. Pre-ordered this at, I think it was like $4.25. So I think they hit the streets right about that, $4.25, $4.30-ish. Hester, there's Kyle McCord, rookie. Williams, Torrey Holt, and Brian Thomas Jr. Been looking a little rough so far this year. Brian Thomas Jr. in Elite Series, and Will Howard on our Gridiron Kings. And Calvin Johnson. I think we pulled this same card out of the tins. Bond, Steven Jackson, and we are getting our kid reporters already. Yeah, I know people have been going crazy opening the tins, looking for the downtowns, just trying to kind of map out who has a downtown, who doesn't have a downtown. Would love to get an Ashton Genty. His looks pretty cool. The horizontal one actually looks really good. So Jamar Chase, we do have a die cut back here. We got a silver die cut. So Jamar Chase, Jordan Addison, Brian Thomas Jr. press proof silver die cut. That is numbered to 99, 55 of 99. That's actually a really interesting die cut. So it's rounded corners, but then you've got kind of the little die cut notches. It's pretty interesting. There's Travion Henderson and, ooh, a gold 25 rated rookie, Nick Emenwari. Interesting. All right, Nick Emenwari to 25. That is 5 of 25 on the gold rookie auto. Jerry Judy. We've got an Aaron Donald, Gridiron Kings. And you got Super Bowl champs. So, what, 3 packs in? We've already got our autograph, and we have a die cut. So I'm curious if that is going to be pretty much the extent of our autographs for tonight. Cool die cut, though. I do like the die cut. It's an interesting design with all the little notches and stuff out of it. So it looks like we're getting about one, well, I guess one, I think it's average about 1 numbered card. Every time I see silver, I get excited. So it's Cole Kmet, Devontae Smith, and, ooh, is that a no-name? They do like a no-name insert. Malachi Corley, but there's no name on the front. So I'm wondering if they did, I'll have to go back and look at the checklist. Looks like they did like a no-name, similar to how Topps has them. We got Legend Series, Gerald McCoy, Michael Penix on the instant, Wan'Dale Robinson, and Rashid Shaheed. Because Topps, for their baseball, they have their no-name inserts. And here we have Malachi Corley with no name on the front. Blank. At least they didn't use his picture from last year where he was dropping the touchdown as he was running into the end zone. It was kind of messed up. Panini used that picture for pretty much all his cards. All right, we've got Tyler Boyd starting us off. We've got Terrell Suggs on the red press poof. Abdul Carter, Joe Mixon, Taysom Hill. There we go. The rookies, Abdul Carter, not numbered, but the rookies, and a Will Howard, Harrison, and Zach Ertz. So far, not terrible. Like I said, the downtown is obviously the big chase. Everybody's going for them already. Would love to hit one. Hit some out of the blaster boxes last year. Hunter Henry, Jordan Addison on the red press proof. Jordan James, rookie. Jared Verse, Christian McCaffrey. And we've got Action All-Pros, Trey Hendrickson. Yeah, I did a bunch of the... it was actually stuck behind there. Rated... Whoa, that's sick. It was... Oh, I didn't even see it. It was stuck behind there. Rated Rookies Retro. That's cool. Jackson Dart. Dude, this dude's going to be good. If he gets a chance, he looked really good. There we go. Rated Rookies Retro. Who was stuck to the back of that Action All-Pros. I thought it was just a single card. That's sick. Okay. I like it. They're trying to hide one on me. All right, let's get to it. Let's see. It'd be nice to see a bonus autograph. Milrose, Justin Jefferson on the Gridiron Kings. We've got a throwback, Luther Burden. Not bad. We'll see if he gets a chance to play some more this year. Hasn't really done anything so far. I mean, it's only, what, week 3? So hasn't done too much, but could have a chance. I don't know. Chicago's looking... I'm sorry, Bears fans, but Chicago is looking a little rough. Not Mitchell, Drake May. We've got Jordan Watkins, rated rookie. Mike Parsons, Connor. There's Dion on the Gridiron Kings. Have a little Tet McMillan on the throwback. So these are not numbered, but these are on the canvas stock. Smith and Cam Jordan. The throwbacks are pretty cool. I think the only problem is they made the picture kind of small. They should have had it kind of blown up a bit. It's just a little bit too small on the card. Still a cool card. Cool design. So far, the cards look pretty good. I haven't seen too many. Every once in a while, I'll see kind of these ones that come out with the corners a little dinged up, but haven't seen too much. Looks like we got our mem card in here. Simmons, there's Dylan Gabriel, rookie. Mar Jackson, Jalen Wright. Maybe we don't. Look like we got a thick one there. There's Jeffrey Simmons on the Dominators. And how about a throwback? Jack Besh. Champions here. Jeremiah Trotter. Curious to see what the patch cards look like, because you can get the laundry tags, the swooshes, that sort of thing. Okay, this does have our patch card in it. Mike Williams. I think he went back to the Chargers and then retired. He made it in the set though. There's Alec Pierce. Nick Emenwari, rated rookie, Tutu Atwell, and our patch card. Ooh. Derwin James, Pro Bowl games. Okay. Numbered to 99. 46 to 99, Derwin James, Pro Bowl games. Looks like that's part of the Pro Bowl jersey there. Not from any specific game or event. It did look like it was like a Pro Bowl jersey. But maybe, I thought maybe they could get around the whole Fanatics thing, you know, specific game or event, just because it's not an actual game. But cool patch nonetheless. And we've got an Elite Series Rookies, Tyler Warren. This dude's already making waves. Especially with Daniel Jones looking like the second coming of Andrew Luck over there on the Colts. Got Warren in a couple of my fantasy leagues. Doing pretty good for me. Let's see what we got. There's CJ Stroud, Elway, and Stafford. So we have our one auto and we have our one patch card. So pretty much at this point, we're looking for inserts. A lot of the rookie stuff. Myers, Algier. Mason Graham, rookie. A little Trey Amos, red press proof. Made some good plays this past weekend. There's Travis Kelce on the Dominators. Champ is here, Saquon. Jamal Charles, Jackson Haas. There's Aaron Rodgers on the, not on the Jets anymore. They must have printed these pretty early. Terrell Suggs. Art Monk. How about a little Jalen Noel? Hasn't done much. Could potentially be good there in Houston. Brett Favre on the bomb squad. Like Pollard and Burrow. Some of these aren't bad. I was just noticing, at least with these ones, I don't know if it's just the way they're designed, but I don't know if it's going to be probably hard to tell, but in like looking at them here in person, like the pictures are super faded. Looks like it might just be that pack. I just noticed, I don't know why, it caught my eyes that like that pack, the pictures were just super like light and faded. I don't know if they printed out all those Aaron Rodgers in his Jets uniform and then they sat in a warehouse for a while. Now we got Trent Green, Okonkwo, There's JT Tuimoloau. Probably messed that up. I definitely messed it up. Kyle Williams, red press proof. Trey Benson, Mike Rozier, and Quinn Ewers on the rookies. There's Joe Burrow, Andrews, and Tremaine Edmond. Yeah, it came out just in time, just getting over a little cold. So excited when it got here. It was actually about a day early. Downs, Jerome Ford. There's Dylan Sampson. Chris Godwin, Ed Reed. We got Nick Bonito. Dominators, we got Jaden Higgins. Another nice rookie there. Road to the Super Bowl. There's Saquon, Daniel Carson, and Bradshaw. Yeah, these weren't supposed to be here until tomorrow. And then these box got here today. Was definitely excited. Got updated that it's going to be arriving early. So wasted no time in grabbing them out and getting to them. Stone, there's Tyler Loop, kicker. Overshown, Michael Mayer. There's Legend Series, Kellen Winslow. Luther Burden, the Gridiron Kings, and DK Metcalf, Bomb Squad. I've got 3 packs left. Let me know what you think. Are you going to be trying any of this? Like I said, pre-ordered about I think it was $4.25. $4.25. Pretty much the big chase, obviously, is the downtown. It looks like we got another Rated Rookie Retro back here. I don't know. We only got, what, 2 packs left. I don't know if we're going to see a downtown today. Ty Felton, Harold Carmichael, Dave Montgomery. There's Christian Gonzalez on the Action All-Pros. And Rated Rookie Retro, Travis Hunter. We will definitely take that one. Hasn't been doing much. Jacksonville looks, I don't know what's in the water down there in Duval, as Liam Cohen likes to say. But they are not looking good down there. I don't know if his coaching style is not jiving well or what's going on, but yeah, the Jaguars are not looking too hot. All right, 2 packs left. Definitely excited to see what retail looks like once that starts hitting store shelves. I'm able to get my hands on it. I know last year it was crazy. People were just buying out retail left and right, and it was terrible to try and find it. Jalen Wright, Scorton, Charles Woodson, Vernon Davis. We've got Shedeur. A little Shedeur on the rookies. Champs here, Cooper DeJean, Van Ginkel, and Victor Cruz. Man, that's a name you haven't heard in a while. We've got a Shedeur on the rookies. Not numbered. So we only got, what, 1, 2, 3, 3 numbered cards? 4 numbered cards that we count our patch. So, last pack of the box. Thank you for sticking around and checking this one out. Hopefully you liked it. I don't think we're getting a downtown today. Unfortunately. Looks like we are striking out. There's Pat Fryermuth, Jalen Noel, Tyler Lockett, Demario Douglas, and another Travis Hunter on the rookies. CJ Stroud, Luvu, and Joe Ferguson. So it looks like that's going to do it for our box today. Unfortunately, no downtowns, but we did get some decent inserts, decent parallels at, like I said, at $400. Yeah, unless you get a downtown or like some really good numbered cards, if you get a box like this, you're going to be struggling as far as value goes. Yes, we got a lot of inserts, we got a lot of parallels and stuff. Got some decent rookies in here, and I mean, you know, obviously for the first few weeks, the hype for everything is going to be pretty good. So if you're looking to, you know, pull some of these out and resell them, you might not be bad. Make sure you check my eBay. A lot of these will end up going up on eBay here shortly. Get all these scanned in. But overall, for, you know, $400, and obviously once this comes out and starts hitting the shelves and people start buying it all up, it's obviously most likely, I won't say obviously, but most likely it's going to go up in price. So you're going to be well beyond that 425, 450 range. I can see these going to like 600, 700 as people go crazy and start looking for the downtowns and stuff. So if you can find them at retail, might not be bad just to rip one just to see what you can get. You never know. You might grab something pretty nice out of here. Anyways, let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to rip any of this stuff or if you're kind of holding off waiting for retail. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It all helps. Appreciate you hanging out today. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will catch y'all next time.